Thank you for joining us today and learning how to respond to a letter on myPATH. If you receive a letter from the Department of Revenue, the fastest and easiest way to respond is through our myPATH portal. The first thing that you will need is a letter ID. To find your letter ID, you will have to have your letter in hand. When you look at your notice, the letter ID will be listed in the upper right-hand corner under the date issued. This letter ID is required along with the FEIN number or primary social security number when submitting information through the myPATH portal because it allows us to identify what account your information should be applied to. Right under the customer demographics, you will find what type of letter this is. In this example, it shows a request for information. The next section is why you are receiving this notice. This section explains why you are receiving this letter and lists the tax year that the information is needed for. Under the next section titled What You Need to Do, you will find the web address for the myPATH portal and instructions on submitting your documentation electronically through the portal. We also provide additional avenues to submit the correspondence if for some reason the portal is not an option for you. On page 2 of the letter, it will explain what specific information is needed. After you have reviewed your letter and collected all of the appropriate documents, you will want to go to mypath.pa.gov, which will bring you directly to the myPATH portal. You are able to send in your response without having to create a username or password. This is a non-logged-in feature because you can access it directly from the myPATH homepage. Scroll past the black login box at the top and find the tile labeled Additional Services. From the Additional Services tile, click on the Respond to a Letter hyperlink to start the process. Here is where you will need the letter ID from the notice, including the alphanumeric character or the letter L at the very beginning. Next, you will select your ID type, and then input the corresponding FEIN or Social Security number. Once complete, click on Search. If the information you entered cannot be verified by the system, you will receive this message. Please double-check your input and try again. Once the system successfully locates your account, you will be prompted to click the Submit Documentation button to start the process of electronically uploading your document. First, you will need to type a brief explanation as to why you are sending documents to the department. Next, enter the contact name and phone number. This is the person who the department should call if we have any additional questions. To add an attachment, you will need to click the Add button in the Attachments section. Please note that myPATH accepts many different file types, but the documentation must be in one of the formats listed on the screen where the exclamation point symbol is. After clicking Add, a pop-up box will appear. Type will be automatically defaulted to web correspondence. You do not need to make any changes to that section. Simply enter a brief description of the document in the description field, and then click Choose File, which allows you to find and upload the document that you wish to attach. Once your document is uploaded, it will be reflected under Attachments, along with the file name and description that you entered. If you wish to upload more than one document, you may do so by clicking the Add hyperlink once again and completing the previous steps as many times as you need. If you accidentally attach the wrong file, click Remove and start the process over. When you have uploaded all your documentation, click the Submit button in the lower right-hand corner. Once you have successfully submitted all of your documentation, you will be taken to a confirmation screen that displays your confirmation number. We recommend that you write this number down in case you ever need to check the status of your correspondence. To check the status, you will need to contact the Customer Experience Center and provide them with your confirmation number. This will allow customer service representatives the ability to look up your information with ease. Please allow 8 to 10 weeks from submission before contacting the department regarding your submission.